Welcome back. Today we're diving into the world of UK 1 shilling coins, the top 4 most valuable and rare 1 shilling coins from different years and conditions that are now commanding big money in the dollar auction market. Let's get started. First up, the UK 1 shilling coin from 1955, a stunning piece of British history that is not just a beautiful collectible, but a coin that's gaining massive attention in today's collector markets. With its fine condition specimens being snapped up at impressive prices, especially in auctions and online marketplaces, this coin is quickly becoming one of the most talked about hidden gems in numismatics. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you might just want to start hunting for one yourself. The 1955 UK 1 shilling coin carries with it a rich legacy deeply rooted in British monetary history. First introduced centuries ago, the shilling was an essential part of the pre-decimal currency system used in the United Kingdom before the transition to decimalisation in 1971. The 1955 edition was minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, just 2 years after she ascended to the throne. This makes it one of the earlier coins to bear her portrait, adding an extra layer of historical significance. Struck at the Royal Mint, the shilling served as a cornerstone of everyday British transactions at the time. Today, however, it's no longer just a coin, it's a piece of the past that tells the story of a nation's transition and growth. What sets the 1955 1 shilling coin apart is its intricate and symbolic design. On the obverse, it features the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick, a design that is cherished for its elegance and simplicity. The reverse design showcases the English crest of a crowned lion standing atop the crown, a powerful emblem of British sovereignty and strength. Struck in cupronickel, the coin has a diameter of 23.5 mm and weighs approximately 5.65 grams. Its fine details, coupled with high-quality minting, make this coin stand out among others of the era. In fine condition, its original luster and sharp design elements are often well preserved, adding greatly to its visual and collectible appeal. When it comes to collectability, rarity and condition are everything, and the 1955 1 shilling ticks both boxes. Although it was part of general circulation, finding a 1955 specimen in fine or higher condition is becoming increasingly rare. Most circulated coins have endured decades of wear and tear, but coins that have been carefully stored or preserved are now prized possessions in the eyes of serious collectors. Coins graded in fine or very fine condition command attention, while those in extremely fine or uncirculated states are even more sought after. As demand for Queen Elizabeth II early coinage continues to surge, the 1955 1 shilling has become a hot item, especially as the numismatic world continues to recognize its historical and aesthetic value. The 1955 1 shilling in fine condition is drawing serious attention in auctions and online platforms. In today's market, depending on condition, provenance, and demand, this coin can easily fetch between $2,500,000 or even more. Particularly well-preserved specimens with minimal wear, strong strike details, and original mint luster can exceed these ranges, especially in private collector circles and high-end auctions. The recent uptick in demand for mid-20th century British coins, fueled by global interest in Queen Elizabeth II memorabilia, has elevated this coin's status, pushing its value consistently upward. Collectors around the world are recognizing its potential as both a historical artifact and a smart investment. If you're looking to add this coin to your collection, there are a few expert tips to keep in mind. Always seek out coins that have been graded by reputable services, or learn to evaluate condition yourself by examining wear, edge detail, and surface shine. Fine condition coins with a clear portrait of the Queen and minimal surface blemishes are especially desirable. Look for dealers with a strong reputation, and don't hesitate to participate in online auctions, where gems often appear unexpectedly. Storing your coins properly in acid-free holders and temperature-controlled environments can preserve their condition and ensure their value continues to grow. The 1955 1 shilling is a coin that rewards both careful selection and thoughtful stewardship. The 1955 UK 1 shilling is more than just a coin, it's a gateway to a fascinating era of British history, a fine example of royal portraiture, and a highly collectible piece that's seeing impressive appreciation in the numismatic market. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting your journey, this coin offers both aesthetic satisfaction and long-term value. Its unique blend of history, design, and growing rarity makes it a must-have for anyone passionate about coins or the legacy of Queen Elizabeth II. So if you spot one at a fair price, especially in fine or better condition, don't hesitate. This is one coin that truly shines in any collection. Next up, the UK 1 shilling from the year 1948, especially those with the rare and highly desirable black shade toning. This coin is not just a fascinating piece of post-war British history, but it's also quickly gaining recognition in the numismatic world for its exceptional character, unique condition, and increasing market value. If you're a collector looking for the next hidden treasure or simply curious about coin values skyrocketing in today's auctions, this is a coin you absolutely need to know about. The 1948 UK 1 shilling coin is a product of a critical historical moment. Britain was recovering from the aftermath of World War II, and resources were scarce. Coins from this period reflect a nation in transition. Minted under the reign of King George VI, the 1948 shilling was part of the pre-decimal system, a complex but historically rich structure that formed the backbone of British currency until 1971. This particular year holds extra importance because of its relatively lower mintage and the economic climate in which it was produced. The materials and minting processes used during this period were influenced by post-war constraints, making each coin from this era a symbol of endurance, national pride, and economic revival. One of the most compelling features of the 1948 1 shilling coin is its stunning design and the rare black shade patina that some of these coins naturally developed over time due to environmental exposure and metal composition. On the obverse, we see the dignified profile of King George VI, facing left, with an elegant Latin inscription surrounding the portrait, a true mark of traditional British coin artistry. The reverse boasts the English crest, featuring a crowned lion standing atop a royal crown, symbolizing strength and sovereignty. These black-toned coins are especially admired by collectors, as the patina gives them an antique aesthetic that enhances the coin's vintage appeal. The combination of excellent craftsmanship, historic symbolism, and rare toning makes the 1948 shilling an irresistible piece for serious collectors. Rarity is a major factor driving demand, and the 1948 1 shilling coin in black shade condition is certainly no exception. While the coin itself was circulated, finding examples today that have survived in collectible condition with clear design details and the rich black patina intact is becoming increasingly rare. Many circulated coins were exposed to wear and mishandling over decades, making well-preserved examples highly desirable. The black-toned specimens, in particular, are considered rare variations due to their natural aging process, which only occurs under specific environmental conditions. As a result, these coins are not just rare, they are unique. Collectors are actively searching for them in auctions and private sales, recognizing their scarcity and appreciating their visually striking appearance. Demand has been rising steadily, especially among those who value distinctive character in their collections. Let's talk about value, because this is where things get even more exciting. The 1948 1 shilling in black shade condition is fetching strong prices in the collector market today. Depending on the quality, level of toning, and overall preservation, these coins can sell for anywhere between $3,300,000 or even higher. Coins that retain their original features, with sharp strikes and minimal wear, are being sold at a premium in both public auctions and private dealer listings. In recent months, the trend has shown consistent upward momentum as more collectors worldwide begin to recognize the beauty and rarity of these post-war coins. The black shade toning adds a layer of uniqueness that further elevates the coin's market position. It's not just a collectible, it's a growing investment that has proven appeal among connoisseurs of British numismatics. If you're considering adding the 1948 black shade 1 shilling to your collection, now is the perfect time. Look for coins with deep, even toning and minimal signs of corrosion or heavy wear. The contrast between the black shade and the raised design elements makes for a visually stunning coin, so focus on specimens that still have strong definition in the lion crest and King George VI's portrait. Trusted dealers, numismatic shows, and online auctions are great places to spot these coins, but always prioritize authenticity and condition. A coin in better preserved state will not only look more beautiful in your collection but also hold significantly more value over time. And remember, coins with natural patina are often more desirable than polished ones, as they reflect the true history and age of the coin. To wrap it all up, the The 1948 UK 1 shilling with its rare black shade condition is an outstanding example of how history, beauty, and investment potential can all come together in a single coin. It's a testament to the resilience of a nation, the artistry of mid-20th century minting, and the passion of modern-day collectors. With rising demand and limited availability, this is a coin that offers not only aesthetic pleasure but real potential for appreciation in value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer with an eye for rare finds, this coin belongs on your radar. Don't miss the opportunity to own a piece of history that continues to shine quietly, powerfully, and beautifully. Next up, the UK 1 shilling coin from 1961, especially in fine condition. This coin isn't just a relic of a bygone era, it's a highly collectible item that's making waves in today's numismatic market. With increasing demand in auction circles and a growing international spotlight, the 1961 1 shilling is proving itself to be a standout investment and a prized possession for any serious coin enthusiast. Stick around, because we're diving deep into why this coin is generating so much buzz and why collectors are willing to pay premium prices for it in today's marketplace. The 1961 1 shilling coin is a wonderful representation of post-war British currency under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. It was minted during a period of stability and modernization in the UK, yet it still carried the traditional values and royal symbolism deeply ingrained in British heritage. Queen Elizabeth II had taken the throne less than a decade earlier, and the nation was adjusting to her reign while still using the pre-decimal currency system. The shilling, which had been a vital denomination in British coinage for centuries, played an essential role in daily transactions. However, by the 1970s, the UK would shift to a decimal system, making these coins part of a closed chapter in monetary history. This context alone adds historic and sentimental value to the 1961 edition, as it belongs to the final decades of the pre-decimal era. What makes the 1961 1 shilling coin so attractive to collectors is its blend of regal design and historic craftsmanship. The obverse of the coin features the youthful, elegant profile of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by the acclaimed artist Mary Gillick. This portrait exudes grace and dignity, capturing the Queen's early years of reign. On the reverse, you'll find the English version of the shilling, with a majestic crowned lion standing atop the crown, a timeless symbol of British power and sovereignty. The coin is made of cupra nickel, with a diameter of 23.5 mm and a weight of 5.65 grams. In fine condition, the coin retains its intricate details, from the lines in the Queen's hair to the textures on the lion and crown. Each element stands as a testament to the quality of minting and the symbolism behind every design choice. For collectors who appreciate aesthetics as much as value, this coin offers both in abundance. While the 1961 shilling was produced in relatively large quantities for circulation, finding one in truly fine condition today is far more challenging than it may seem. Decades of handling, environmental exposure, and storage issues have taken a toll on many specimens. However, coins that have survived in fine or very fine condition with strong definition, minimal wear, and no harsh cleaning are now highly sought after. The rarity isn't just in the mintage number, it's in the preservation. Coins that retain their original strike quality and eye appeal are seeing growing demand from collectors who want to own a clean, well-detailed example of mid-20th century British currency. As the coin approaches a more mature stage in the collector's timeline, interest is rising sharply, especially from those who are assembling complete shilling date sets or those who focus on Queen Elizabeth II's early coinage. Now let's get into the exciting part, the market value. As of today, the UK 1 shilling 1961 coin in fine condition is making headlines in collector circles for its rising value. Depending on condition specifics and where it's being sold, a 1961 shilling in fine condition can command between $3,800,000, with certain near-mint or proof-like examples reaching even higher prices in premium listings and numismatic auctions. These coins are frequently featured in online bidding platforms where competition drives the value upward. Collectors are no longer just looking at the face value or base metal, they are investing in history, design, and scarcity of condition. With the continued global interest in early Elizabethan coins, particularly from American, Canadian, and Asian collectors, the dollar value of this coin is not just stable, it's rising consistently, making it a promising item to hold or trade. If you're planning to acquire a 1961 1 shilling coin, There are a few key things to keep in mind to make the most of your purchase. First, always aim for coins in at least fine condition or better. Look for those with clear, sharp designs, especially in the Queen's portrait and the details on the lion and crown. Natural toning is often a good sign of authenticity and originality, so avoid overly polished or cleaned coins. Trusted numismatic dealers and well-rated online auction houses are excellent places to find genuine and well-preserved examples. Also, consider having your coins professionally graded if you believe you have a particularly fine specimen. This can significantly increase its value and buyer confidence. And finally, store your coin in acid-free holders or capsules to maintain its condition and protect it from environmental wear. Proper care will ensure that your investment retains and even increases its market value over time. In conclusion, the UK 1 shilling from 1961 is not just another coin, it's a historic emblem, a work of art, and a smart investment all rolled into one. With its charming design, connection to a young Queen Elizabeth II, and ever-growing demand in the collector's world, this coin is carving out a strong reputation in today's numismatic scene. The fine condition specimens in particular are becoming increasingly harder to find, and as awareness spreads, their value is expected to continue climbing. Whether you're building a British coin collection, investing in rare coins, or simply fascinated by the beauty of currency history, the 1961 1 shilling is a must-have. Don't miss the chance to add this classic to your collection before the prices surge even higher. Next up, the UK 1 shilling coin from the year 1962. While some collectors may pass by a coin in dull condition, experienced numismatists know that toning and age-worn finishes often bring character, authenticity, and unique appeal. The 1962 1 shilling, especially when preserved in natural dull or matte-like appearance, is now becoming a collector's favorite due to its rich historical relevance, distinctive design, and growing value in today's auction markets. This video will uncover why this coin is more than just a piece of currency, it's a rising star in the numismatic world. The UK 1 shilling 1962 coin holds a special place in the evolution of British coinage. Minted during the early reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin was part of the pre-decimal system that governed British currency for centuries before being phased out in 1971. The early 1960s represented a transitional era for the United Kingdom. Post-war optimism, economic development, and a renewed sense of modern British identity all shaped the time period. Coins minted during this era carry with them a sense of national pride and cultural transformation. The 1962 1 shilling stands as a marker of this important moment in time, representing both stability and change, tradition and modernity. Owning this coin today is like holding a physical fragment of that evolving national story. The 1962 1 shilling so captivating is the powerful simplicity of its design and the symbolic strength it carries. On the obverse, we find the beautifully executed portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by renowned sculptor Mary Gillick. This version of Her Majesty's image is often described as youthful and elegant, representing a new era of monarchy and leadership. On the reverse, the coin features the crowned lion standing boldly atop the royal crown, an enduring symbol of English strength and royalty. The coin was struck in cupra nickel, with a diameter of 23.5 mm and weighing around 5.65 grams. What makes the dull-toned version so intriguing is that they often possess a subtle matte finish developed naturally over time, adding a level of vintage character that gives the coin visual depth and historical charm. Collectors often see this natural dullness not as wear, but as evidence of a coin's journey through time, making each piece unique and authentic. While the 1962 1 shilling had a healthy production run for circulation, coins that have survived into the present day in well-preserved dull-toned condition are far from common. Over the decades, many have been polished, damaged, or lost to time, but those that retain their original integrity even with a subdued surface are highly desirable among seasoned collectors. Dull-condition coins with complete details, no major abrasions, and strong definition are increasingly being sought after for their originality. In today's numismatic landscape, collectors are looking beyond shiny surfaces. They're valuing coins with natural aging and untouched finishes. This trend has pushed the demand for authentic dull-toned 1962 1 shillings higher than ever. Each of these coins carries its own character, telling its own silent story, making them not just collectibles but conversation pieces with historical resonance. The 1962 1 shilling in dull condition is now commanding notable prices in today's coin market. While prices can vary depending on clarity of detail and overall preservation, these coins are regularly being valued between $5,700,000, with particularly sharp or naturally toned examples exceeding even those figures in specialized auctions. International interest, particularly from collectors in North America, Europe, and Commonwealth nations, has driven this surge in value. The combination of historical relevance, design beauty, and the increasing scarcity of uncleaned, dull-surfaced examples makes the 1962 1 shilling a very smart acquisition. Whether sold through online platforms, private collectors, or reputable auction houses, this coin is consistently proving its worth. It's not just holding value, it's growing, fast becoming a prized mid-century British collectible with real monetary momentum. For collectors looking to acquire a 1962 1 shilling in dull but fine condition, the key is to focus on originality and detail. Avoid over-polished or altered coins. Instead, seek out those that show their age with pride, coins that maintain strong features like the Queen's facial details and the Lion's crown structure. These naturally aged coins often offer more value long-term due to their authenticity. Purchasing from verified dealers, online auctions with high-resolution images, and numismatic shows can help ensure you're getting the real deal. It's also wise to protect your coin after purchase. Store it in acid-free holders or capsules that prevent further environmental exposure while preserving its current state. And as always, consider certification if you plan to trade or sell it later. Having your coin professionally graded can unlock even greater value and credibility. In conclusion, the UK 1 shilling from 1962 is far more than a simple coin. It's a living piece of history, a collector's delight, and a growing asset in the world of numismatics. The demand for these coins, particularly in their authentic dull condition, continues to grow as collectors recognize the beauty in originality and the value of character over shine. With its strong historical ties, elegant design, and increasing scarcity, this coin is quickly establishing itself as a must-have for anyone passionate about British coins or rare currency in general. Whether you're just starting your collection or adding to an established portfolio, the 1962 1 shilling is a piece that promises both pride and potential. Now is the perfect time to make it yours before values climb even higher. Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below.